Hello Twin Flames, I'm here with your daily energy check. So let's see what's going on today. This is actually a timeless reading, so whenever you meant, and as all of my readings are, whenever you got to this message, you were meant to hear it. But yeah, let's see what's going on. We just had our solar eclipse just a day ago, and it was happening for the south, basically for Antarctica and for the surrounding territories in the southern hemisphere. So it was very southern part of the globe that was experiencing this eclipse, but it definitely impacted all of us with the general energies and impacted me as well, inclusive. So yeah, let's see what's going on with Twin Flames right now. We're doing just our classic check-in, so I'm pulling the oracle card for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Then let's see what's happening with the connection. We've got the Unexplained Wonder, number 44, speaking about Twin Flames. I'm referring both to the wonder and to number 44, by the way. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. Wow, how wonderful it is, especially for this time of year when we are all in the holiday spirit. Depending on which holidays you're celebrating, but there are holidays in pretty much all the cultures and religions now. And it's a great time to be in that energy, in that space of making a wish, setting intentions, and being grateful for how this year turned out. Even though it still was globally, for us as a community, it hasn't been easy, right? We still have a lot going on with the pandemic, with the global economies, with travel bans, with political events, changes, legislations, but there's still a lot to be thankful for. So this is time to recognize that. Okay, let's see what's happening with Divine Masculines. What's the guidance for Divine Masculines? Okay, of course it fell away. We have number 10, every step counts. So it looks like Divine Masculines are taking small steps, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. But you know what? That's a way to success. And since a lot of masculines are not as conscious and as aware of the journey, the spiritual path, and how to do it right, they don't have naturally the same level of aptitude and intuitive guidance for how to do it. It's really every step counts. You need to recognize small steps. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. And for a lot of you, I'm hearing the important sentence here is you have options. Remember about it. In any situation, you have options. Okay, let's get to the main reading. So what's going on with Divine Feminine energy right now? Four of Swords. Time to rest. It's got the new moon here as well, which I like because we are in the new moon time. So it's kind of like the time what I'm getting is this kind of where release has happened of the old cycle. This is the beginning of the new one. But that sort of transmutation, that sort of release, it took a lot of energy of Divine Feminine Collective. Whatever it was for you, whatever you were, kind of dragons you were slaying in your life, in your mind, whatever it was. But right now is the time to kind of take a step back, breathe out, and give yourself a break. Maybe it was busy for you because you were, you were doing, hosting some holidays, and now you're preparing for Christmas and New Year's. Who knows? Whatever it was, whatever the hustle you had, it's time for you now. Okay, what about Divine Masculines? I'm gonna put some clarifiers as well. I'll try not to make it too long, I promise. Okay, we've got Queen of Pentacles. That's nice. And what's the energy of the connection at this time? Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Both twins are starting to see something bigger in this journey. That's what I'm getting here. That there is a lot that is, you know, that it cannot be captured by the eye and by the rational mind. This plays such much bigger role in the life of both of the twins. There's like a new level of recognition, even for feminines who are on the journey, like more consciously on the journey. It's still a new level of recognition of how it impacts your life, how what your masculine doing over there impacts your life, and how your interaction is impacting you both. Okay, so please clarify for Swords for Divine Feminines. Six of Swords. Yep, that's what I was getting. Get into the calmer waters, into the peaceful state after some struggles, or after, you know, you've had a lot on your plate and you just were like, you got exhausted at some point. Please clarify Queen of Pentacles.
Connected to mobile device.
Okay. that was my microphone. King of Swords. Right. Please clarify Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You can't make it up. It's a very different image, and it's funny that it's feminine figure in this deck and it's masculine figure in this deck. This is the connection space. It means that both twins are actually in this energy right now. It's funny. 10 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. I just did a reading for Divine Masculines and we had 10 of Pentacles. This card from this deck in the bottom of the deck. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, you know, we had a Star here. So this recognition of a bigger purpose of this connection and a huge impact. And I'm also getting like this association with the Northern Star. You know, the star, like a guiding star, it shows you true north. Like this, twins recognize this connection is that true north for them. Because whatever encouragement they get, or whatever triggers they get, it's a clear roadmap of where they're moving towards, also recognition of their successes and what is still needs to be worked on. That's pretty cool. And that's what's getting them. And look, even these pentacles, they look like a bunch of stars in the sky to me. Like, and this roadmap is gonna lead them eventually to the happily ever after, to reaching that heaven on earth feeling and experience, whatever it means for each set of the twins. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, so yeah, let's just briefly come back to the feminine energy. I've already spoken a lot about it, but just to summarize, you've been through a lot, Divine Feminines, and this is time. It could be just within the moon cycle, like the last few weeks. It could be the last few months, or even this year. Now is the time to take a step back, to give yourself a break and rest, and do you show self-care. You are getting into the calmer waters. You don't have to be strong for yourself and everybody else around you. Whatever, I've just got it to say that. I guess it should resonate for a lot of you. Or maybe if it's just you in your life, but you still had a lot on your plate. Like it seemed like a lot of different things were just falling onto you, and you had to make so many decisions. You had to work out so many plans to make things work. But yeah, now it's time to take a breath and show yourself some love and care. Divine Masculines have got Queen of Pentacles clarified by King of Swords. Yeah, so they are now understanding that the best way to connect to their feminines and to be in the harmonious connection is to be in their truth. Not because a lot of us, and it's not just about masculines, a lot of us are saying and behaving in a way that, like, what is expected of me in this particular social situation, right? Or when we discuss this particular topic, what am I supposed to express about this or that? What opinion am I supposed to express, right? So they're stepping back, and of course, as twin flames go through a lot of karmic experiences that are hurtful, painful, for a purpose. That it basically means that a lot of them still have a lot of those patterns to work through, where they're doing people pleasing, where they're trying in this way to, it's like a coping mechanism, where they're trying to protect themselves by doing or saying what is expected of them in this situation, rather than how they really feel, what they really want to say. But they are understanding now that in case of their divine feminine, the best honesty is the best policy. That's what I'm getting here. The best way is to stay in their truth and express their true authentic self, whatever it is. So if they don't support something, to say that. If they're not feeling okay, say that. Do not pretend like everything is fine, right? You can share openly what's going on with you, with your divine feminine. That's what I'm getting for DMs. Beautiful. And for the connection, yeah, we have these lovely pages. So both twins are feeling like they're behind the desk at school, back to the drawing board, back to the basics on how to do life. And yeah, it's as big and as small as it sounds. This is about 3D dimension. This is about how to organize your life, your finances, your nutrition, your rest cycle, your physical activity, like physical exercise, physical fitness, what you do for your soul, and how much of that, like how do you communicate with others, how much effort and time do you dedicate to that, how do you bring your energy back to the balanced state. All of those things that are of course connected with the spiritual path, but they're very grounded, very 3D level things. Like, it's great to be evolving spiritually, but I still have to wake up tomorrow and cook something for breakfast, lunch and dinner. I still have to meet some people and have business meetings with them, or I still need to do a Christmas dinner with my family, or whatever, right? We still have to go through all those things. That's the point of this experience. And the twins are now revisiting how they do it, and what else can they learn? How should they approach it now that they are on this next level of wisdom and higher vibrational space. Love it. Okay, this was pretty quick actually. Yeah, to finish off, I got the Hermit Tarot, so I'm just gonna pull some messages between the twins. First of all, from divine masculines to divine feminines, what would they like to tell you? My life started when I met you. Anything else? I hope you'll wait for me, and I left because you told me to. Yeah, so this is, I think this doesn't need any explanation. This is a Two of Cups energy, and I was saying already that at this time twins recognize the new level of importance of this connection in their life. It was this one, so I'm getting that divine masculines either asked for space themselves because of they saw or they felt some tension between you two, or maybe it was divine feminine who, for some of the scenarios, who felt like it wasn't going well, the communication, the interaction, and they said no to to continuation of that. They put it on hold for one another reason. But whatever it is, divine masculines are doing themselves now. They're focusing. If you are in no communication, you have little communication, I just want to say that there is important stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, that you don't need to know. But there's a lot of transformative energies around them with their karmic situations, with what they have in mind about the connection, with everything and anything on every level. So just give it time, and next time you meet, you might actually see and feel a different person in front of you. From divine feminines to divine masculines, what is the message? What would you guys like to say to the divine masculine right now? Okay. knocked off some cards, but it's nice. I like when the cards are jumping out. I don't like having to pick them up, but it shows me that this is strong energy, strong message. This love scares me. Oh yeah, I'm manifesting you. If I follow you, I could lose everything, and I just want you all the time. All very strong energies. Yeah, divine feminines also realize how strong this is. It's so strong, it scares them. And remember, we like with that Page of Pentacles energy, I'm actually getting that divine feminines understand that their life will never be the same now, that this love is guiding them, is inspiring them to change their life on all levels, but also scares them. This time there's a lot of fear. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. There is some fear, but they're trying to push forward, to move forward, because they know that ultimately, and they could feel it, ultimately that's the right way, that's the way. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. Thanks very much for joining me today, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. I hope you liked the tree. Let me know.